The Odyssey promotion goes wild. I've got a whole bunch of things to share with you, Alan. Red carpet conversations, but this promotion for the Odyssey takes the cake. From our friend Dante James from Verbal Riot shared this, and he really kind of just very succinctly says, "I'm tired, boss. I can't believe this is real. So let's look at this."
Well, hold on. Let's take a poll. How far into this minute can we get before we need to shut it off?
No, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. Take a look. This thing exists.
Telemachus,
Penelope,
Antinous,
Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus,
Calypso, Penelope,
Menelaus,
and Helen of Troy.
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
after the Iliad,
hidden the horse,
won the war,
Yeah, I'm serious.
Odyssey,
Odyssey.
itching for Ithaca,
Get past the
Peloponnesian Peninsula,
Odyssey,
Odyssey.
Mediterranean,
psych out a cyclops,
And crater his cranium.
Circe is
cursing the
Then into bacon bits.
gotta go,
On the road.
head to where Hades is,
Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus.
Calypso,
Penelope,
Menelaus,
And Helen of
we
Troy.
could be Homer,
The way we go over.
the story in 6 feet.
hexameter,
Call it whatever.
What?
God.
Okay, we got to keep watching.
as long as it's this
Ah.
beat.
sirens on
Sirens and
Suitors on suitors,
and Zilla,
Charybdis,
Don't munch on the moors.
But Helen,
Athena,
a helpful
and generous,
help me get home,
to defeat that
Antinous,
tell me, muse of that hero who's
traveled so far,
far and so wide
And his
life came on,
raveled and
tell me,
muse of
Someone
that
give me
hero
my
who's
gun.
gotta be
tired as hell.
all because of
the Odyssey, Odysseus,
The Odyssey. Telemachus.
the Odyssey,
Penelope,
The Odyssey.
Antinous,
the Odyssey.
Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus.
Odyssey,
The Odyssey. Telemachus.
What?
No. Why are you repeating it?
I'm not. It just sort of did that. Look,
I hope they play this before every screening of the Odyssey.
this is a terrible way to promote this movie. We already, one of your very valid criticisms, which I've now heard more people echo, and I agreed with you when we did our Out of the Theater review. You don't see the characters, you see the cast.
Mhm.
You see Matt Damon, you see Anne Hathaway, you see Zendaya,
Yeah.
you see Tom Holland. You don't see Telemachus. You don't see that. The problem is with a star-studded cast like this, you see the cast, not the characters. And this promotion kind of just drives that point home. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's who is the person that just said this is going to be cool, and then got the green light to do it. Who started that? Someone just posted, this is for Gen Z. I don't even think Gen Z wants this.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Nobody wants this.
It is just, again, pretentious. Someone just out there said the world will love this. And
But
they made
Alan, I got more.
Yay!
Hey, let's see Samantha Morton from the red carpet. I believe this might be
And arguably the best part of the movie is Samantha Morton.
Yeah. Let's. I would agree with you. Let's see what she has to say from the red carpet.
What I love about the Odyssey text is the way it kind of like redefines masculinity, and like the scenes that you're in is obviously talking about that. How did you find when you were kind of like doing the research for this character, this story kind of shines a light on that?
Well, I didn't read the Odyssey growing up, so I was just looking at this from a filmmaker and his script, and it blew me away. I was crying, I was anxious, my heart was in my mouth, for all of these characters. The female roles blew my mind, the vulnerability of Odysseus, all of these roles. Elliot Page, that performance, Zendaya, it's hot. I have to mention everybody in this hot minute because everybody is top of their game in this film. I'm so proud of everybody. And to work with Matt Damon, who I've been wanting to work with since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, was like, and Christopher Nolan is my favorite filmmaker. So, I feel like the cat that got the cream.
What I love about the Odyssey text.
Well, there you go. There have been she said some really crazy things on the red carpet, but here's something else. Sometimes these outlets will make people do some crazy stuff. This is from Bizarre. Bridget Fedesi says, "No one gives a shit is so powerful when you internalize it." This is the thing. So this is from Bizarre Magazine. It's Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway, and they're asking questions They're taking questions.
Yeah.
Just watch this. It's this is the only time I actually feel sorry for actors is they have to go through a gauntlet of press and play games and then red carpet and 4-minute junket interviews and on and on. Actually, I don't feel sorry for them.
But let me tell you why they do this, because it brings these actors down to our level. We'll never make the money they make. We'll never get the fame that they make, that they reach. But look, these games, they help solidify that they're still one of us. So yeah, play the clip.
Is there a role you turn down that you still think about?
Not really. It's not the role that I turned down, because when I saw the film, I was like, you know how it is. Like sometimes you're just like, would have been amazing, but actually it was that person's part. It was in their destiny. What I regret is the way that I've turned things down. And what I know now is that you always meet with the director. You always meet with the director. You just get a feel for each other. The director of that project is somebody that I have wanted to work with since, and I don't know that I'm going to get the opportunity because like he really wanted me for this part, and there's something about it that didn't resonate with me, and so I thought I was being respectful.
Reminder that they were both in the movie Interstellar together in 2014.
And by the way, yes, they're coming down to our level and saying things that we can all relate to.
Yeah,
not getting the part, but meeting with the boss you could have worked for.
By giving him like a bunch of quick no's, but he came back a bunch of times, and then in hindsight, I was like, I should have sat down with him, should have looked him eye to eye, explained what was going on for me, and given him a chance to plead his case.
That's I actually once went to meet Sir Ridley Scott to turn down The Martian because I had just done that part in Interstellar.
Yeah.
And I got so in my head, I said, well, I just played a guy stranded on a planet. I can't then go play a guy stranded on a planet. I mean, this is me just classically, stupidly overthinking things.
Yeah.
So I said that out loud to Ridley. And without like missing a beat, he goes, oh, no one gives a shit. And I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And it was one of the great decisions I've made in my life, because it was a great role with Ridley, and I had a ball doing it.
And I have the inverse of that story, because I did a thing, made the decision that it was too similar, didn't meet with the director. And it's not that I regret it, but I regret not having that moment to sit down and have my Ridley Scott be like, no one gives a shit. Because truly, no one gives a shit.
That is the thing you learn getting older is, people care so much less about you than you think, you know what I mean?
It's so liberating when you're just like, nobody
actually cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you're like, everyone on the
right. Everyone's looking at me right now. Yeah.
And now you're like, no.
I agree with them. I agree with what they have to say. I like Ridley Scott even more. I like Ridley Scott even
One
more.
of us.
Check this out. This is John Leguizamo, who always has something smart to say. Having seen the movie a second time now, he's not that great. He's much better in Bob Trevino Likes It. He's really good in that movie.
Yeah, where he played an actual human being.
He played a human being, a nuanced character. And this he's like the blind dude with the whatever. Let's hear
the blind Greek.
He's always got something good to say.
And it's been a box office resurgence. We have a cover story coming out tomorrow that says we're finally going to get back to pre-pandemic numbers this year at the box office. Which, like, there was 3 years ago, we were all like, we're not sure. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God, it's such a great thing. The Knicks winning, us getting back into theater, the World Cup. I mean, it's Wimbledon. It's a lot to celebrate within all the evil things happening in our country.
Yeah. Why do you think the box office resurgence is happening now?
I think because the content, we've got away from the superhero theme that got a little tired. I think we're putting things that people want to see, the young people, the older people. I mean, you're giving us content that we want, and it's original content.
And it's been a box office resurgence.
This might be one of the nicest things that John Leguizamo's ever said. Because he did say that all the stuff happening in our country.
Yeah, the evil things like election fraud. I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, that's exactly what he meant.
Yeah.
Moving